One time, I was watching highlights from different football games when I saw a really crazy play. With only a few seconds left, it appeared that the team in the lead had made the game-winning tackle. Everyone started to celebrate, and fans even ran onto the field. What a win! The only problem was, they hadn't won. It turns out that before the tackle was made, the player with the ball tossed it back to a teammate who continued to run with the ball. Less than a minute later, they scored a touchdown. The team that was celebrating their win so wildly had actually lost. In today's true story from the Bible, there was a wicked king named Herod who wanted to stop people from preaching about Jesus. He put his plan into place and probably felt like he was winning, but he didn't know that God's plan always wins.
The wicked King Herod was seeking to mistreat believers in Jesus. He had James, one of the 12 disciples of Jesus, killed. This made the Jewish people who did not believe in Jesus very happy. When Herod saw this, he had Peter arrested and thrown in prison.
People really were being thrown in prison and put to death just for talking about Jesus. You know, things like that still happen in parts of the world today. But even in hard times like that, God has a good plan.
The night before Peter's trial, Peter was sleeping while being chained to 2 soldiers. Prisoners were usually chained to just 1 soldier, but Herod wanted to make sure that Peter did not escape. Suddenly, an angel of the Lord appeared next to Peter, and a light shone in the cell. The angel woke Peter up, and the chains fell off his hands. The angel told him to get ready and follow him. Peter did not know that this was real. He just thought he was seeing a vision. They passed by the guards and came to the iron gate leading into the city. It opened all by itself. Once they were out, the angel immediately left him. Once Peter was out of the prison, he went to a house where he knew they would be praying for him. When Peter reached the home, he knocked on the door. A girl named Rhoda answered, and she recognized Peter's voice. She ran and told the others that Peter was at the gate. They thought she was crazy, but she kept insisting. It really was Peter. God had rescued him. He quietly shared with them everything that had happened. Then he left for another place. In the morning, the people at the prison could not believe that Peter was not there.
Most of us have never been in jail, but we have all been trapped in our sin. We have all disobeyed God's commands, and we are separated from Him because of it. We can't ever get back to God on our own, no matter how hard we try. But Jesus came and made a way for us to be forgiven of our sin.